Have you ever felt like success is just out of reach, no matter how hard you work? Surprisingly, the front door of your home could be influencing your financial fate. In Feng Shui, the front door is a crucial gateway for wealth, and if certain items are cluttering this space, they might be blocking opportunities. Today, we'll explore 12 things at your front door that could be hindering your prosperity. Let's uncover these common mistakes and how to correct them to invite wealth and good energy into your life. 1. Never place a trash bin in front of your main door. In the world of Feng Shui, one of the most fundamental principles is that your front door is not just an entryway. It's a powerful gateway that welcomes abundance and prosperity into your life. Imagine that the energy of success and opportunity is knocking at your door, ready to flow into your life. But then, what does it see? A trash bin, overflowing with refuse, sitting right at the entrance. It's like telling good fortune, stay away, there's no room for you here. Think about it. Every time you step through the door, the first thing you encounter is this symbol of waste and neglect. That clutter, that mess, isn't just physical. It represents stagnation in your life. It's like holding on to past mistakes, failures, or attachments that prevent you from moving forward. Just as in Buddhist teachings, where we are encouraged to cleanse our minds of negative thoughts and attachments, our physical spaces need the same care. By simply moving the trash bin away from the front door, you're making space for new, positive energy to flow freely into your home. Feng Shui teaches that a clean, welcoming entrance invites prosperity to settle in. In the same way, clearing your mental clutter allows for clarity, growth, and success to enter your life. As one ancient Buddhist proverb wisely says, if you want to change the world, start by changing yourself and the space you inhabit. Cleanse your entrance and watch how your energy shifts. Prosperity isn't just something you wait for, it's something you create. 2. Avoid placing a mirror directly facing the entrance. Mirrors have long been symbolic in both Buddhist philosophy and Feng Shui. They reflect our true nature, illuminating the aspects of our minds and lives that we may not see clearly. But mirrors are powerful. They don't just reflect what's in front of them. They can reflect the energy in our homes as well. Now imagine this. You've worked hard for success. You've envisioned prosperity. Yet as soon as you walk through your front door, you are met with a mirror that sends all that good energy straight back out. The positive energy that you've been trying to welcome into your life is immediately reflected and pushed away. It's as if you're closing the door on your own success before it even has the chance to settle in. In Buddhist thought, we learn to be mindful of where we direct our energy. Just like we carefully choose where we invest our time and efforts, we should also be mindful of how our environment influences that flow. Moving your mirror to the side walls or a hallway can keep the energy flowing freely into your home, allowing wealth, peace, and success to settle and grow. It's about welcoming those things into your life, not pushing them away. The Buddha once said, "Your mind is like a garden. What you plant, you shall harvest." Similarly, by positioning your mirror wisely, you are planting the seeds for positive energy and growth in your life. Let the energy of prosperity settle in, reflect inward, and invite abundance to stay. 3. Do not leave shoes scattered at the door. Shoes in many ways represent the journeys we take, our travels, our experiences, the energy we bring with us from the outside world. When you leave shoes scattered around your doorway, it creates a chaotic and disorganized entrance, disrupting the flow of positive energy into your home. It's like inviting confusion, disorder, and imbalance right into the heart of your sanctuary. Buddhist philosophy emphasizes mindfulness, being fully present in each moment and aware of the impact of our actions, big or small. Just as we practice mental clarity by focusing on the present, we should also bring that mindfulness into our environment. A tidy entrance reflects a clear mind, open to receiving new opportunities and experiences. A cluttered one? It blocks the flow of new beginnings. Think of your home as a reflection of your inner peace. Shoes scattered at the door can create feelings of unease and stress, making it difficult for you to fully relax and unwind. A designated shoe rack or cabinet not only keeps the space tidy, but signals that you value harmony, order, and peace. It's a small action, but it makes a big impact. Just like how small, mindful actions in our daily lives can lead to greater peace and prosperity. As a wise Buddhist teaching reminds us, a cluttered home is a cluttered mind. Clean up your entrance and watch as you open the door to fresh opportunities, peace, and success. 4. Avoid having a chimney facing the front door. In both Buddhist philosophy and Feng Shui, the home is not just a physical space but a reflection of the energies that influence our lives. The front door is seen as the threshold between the outside world and your sanctuary, where energy enters and circulates throughout your life. A chimney, representing the element of fire, is associated with power, transformation, and assertiveness. However, when this forceful energy is directed right at your front door, it can create instability and tension, disrupting the peaceful atmosphere that should greet you. Imagine a story from Buddhist teachings. The fire element is both a force for creation and destruction. It can warm your home or burn it to the ground. Just like the energy of fire, our actions and intentions can shape the course of our lives. If the energy from the fire element is concentrated at the door, it represents a lack of balance and can lead to financial instability, stress, and even conflicts within the family. It's like walking into your home every day and immediately facing the heat and pressure of the outside world. It's no longer a welcoming space. It's a place where energy feels scattered and ungrounded. To resolve this, we can learn from the Buddha's teachings on balance and mindfulness. Buddha once said, "The flame of wisdom burns away all ignorance." Just as we cultivate balance in our minds, we can also bring harmony to our homes by using elements that counterbalance the intense energy of fire. If moving the chimney is not feasible, consider bringing in plants or a water feature near the entrance. The calming energy of greenery and flowing water can soothe the fire's intensity, inviting prosperity and peace into your home. Like a mindful practitioner who maintains inner calm, your home can radiate tranquility and welcome the flow of positivity. 5. Never keep withered or dying plants at the entrance. In Buddhism, nature plays an integral role in symbolizing the interconnectedness of life. Plants, especially thriving ones, are a powerful symbol of growth, vitality, and the cycle of life. Just as we nurture our spiritual growth, we must also ensure that our physical surroundings reflect that same energy of vitality and flourishing. A withered or dying plant at your entrance is not just an aesthetic issue, it speaks to something deeper. In Buddhist philosophy, the idea of impermanence teaches us that everything in life is in a constant state of change. Holding on to what no longer serves us, whether it be negative thoughts, toxic relationships, or in this case, dying plants, prevents us from moving forward. When we allow decay to remain at our entrance, we inadvertently invite stagnation into our lives. Think of a story from ancient Buddhist teachings. A farmer once planted a seed in rocky soil, expecting it to grow. But no matter how much water and sunlight he gave it, the seed didn't thrive. After much contemplation, the farmer realized that he needed to clear away the rocks, physical and metaphorical obstacles, to allow the seed to grow. Just like that seed, we must clear away the old and the stagnant to make room for new growth. The lesson here is simple. When plants wither and die, it's a sign that the energy around them is no longer conducive to growth. Replacing them with vibrant, healthy greenery not only improves the aesthetic of your home, but also invites the energy of prosperity and life. By tending to the plants at your door, you are symbolically tending to the energy around you, welcoming new opportunities, new beginnings, and renewed vitality. Healthy plants represent a flourishing life, a life that is nurtured and cared for, just like your own growth on the spiritual path. 6. Do not hang wind chimes directly above the front door. Wind chimes are often seen as a symbol of serenity and tranquility. The soft sound of chimes swaying in the breeze is thought to promote peace and harmony, invoking a sense of calm. But in the practice of Feng Shui, placement matters. Hanging wind chimes directly above your front door can have unintended consequences that disrupt the delicate balance of energy you're trying to cultivate in your home. In Buddhist philosophy, we are reminded of the importance of mindful presence, the need to tune into the present moment without being overwhelmed by distractions. Wind chimes, when placed too near the front door, can serve as an unwanted distraction, creating noise and chaos right at the threshold. The constant clanging may disrupt the flow of energy, inviting disharmony and imbalance rather than peace. It's as though you are trying to meditate in a room full of distractions. The serenity that the wind chimes are meant to create becomes lost. A Buddhist proverb says, "Stillness is the seat of wisdom, and wisdom is the key to peace." If the chimes are causing chaos at your door, it's time to move them. Instead of placing them above the entrance, consider placing them in a garden, near a window, or in a room where they can serve their purpose without disturbing the flow of energy. The soft sound of the chimes will then serve as a peaceful reminder of the harmony you've created without becoming a disruptive force. In the end, the key to harmony in your home lies in being mindful of the elements that influence its energy. Just like we cultivate peace within ourselves through meditation and mindfulness, we can also create a peaceful space by adjusting the placement of certain items. Wind chimes can be a tool for serenity, but only if they are placed with intention, creating balance and peace rather than distracting from it. 7. Avoid having a water faucet facing the main door. Water in both Feng Shui and Buddhist philosophy is a symbol of abundance, wealth, and the flow of life itself. In Buddhism, water is often used as a metaphor for the mind, clear, fluid, and capable of carrying us through life's challenges. In Feng Shui, water represents prosperity, growth, and vitality. However, the flow of water must be controlled. A faucet facing the front door, where energy enters your home, symbolizes wealth flowing out uncontrollably, as if your resources are being washed away. Imagine this. You've worked hard to build financial stability, yet every time you enter your home, the symbol of wealth, water, seems to slip right through your fingers. The faucet positioned at the entrance sends a subtle message to the universe. I'm not ready to keep what I have. It's all flowing away. This creates an energetic block that hinders your ability to retain prosperity. Just as the Buddha teaches us to guard our thoughts and energy, we must protect our resources by being mindful of where they flow. Consider the story of a wise monk who once taught, "The mind is like water. It must be contained, or it will overflow and flood the land." In the same way, your wealth needs to be protected. If moving the faucet isn't possible, there are simple remedies in Feng Shui. Incorporating plants or decorative screens near the entrance can redirect the flow of energy, allowing it to circulate in a balanced way and keeping your wealth from leaking out. By doing so, you protect your financial stability and create an environment that supports abundance. A small adjustment like this reflects a larger Buddhist principle: right effort. It teaches us that small, mindful actions lead to great changes. Redirect the flow of energy at your entrance, and you will find that prosperity stays with you longer. 8. Never keep a broken or damaged doormat. In many cultures, the doormat is considered the first impression visitors get of your home. In Buddhist teachings, we are reminded that first impressions are important because they set the tone for the rest of the experience. Just as we greet people with respect and warmth, our entrance should also extend that same invitation of positivity and good energy. A torn or worn-out doormat, however, doesn't reflect that welcoming spirit. It symbolizes neglect, both in the physical and energetic sense. In the teachings of the Buddha, we are often advised to treat every aspect of our lives with mindfulness. A doormat may seem like a small detail, but in Buddhist practice, no aspect of life is too small to be approached with care and intention. A worn or damaged doormat can attract negative energy, creating an atmosphere of neglect and disarray before you even step inside. This energy lingers and can spread throughout the home, making it harder to cultivate harmony, wealth, and peace. There is an ancient proverb that says, "The state of your home is a reflection of the state of your mind." Just as we care for our thoughts and emotions, we should care for the spaces that we inhabit. A fresh, clean doormat serves as a symbol of readiness to receive the blessings of the universe. It represents a welcoming space that invites positivity, joy, and new opportunities into your life. Think of the small but impactful change you can make today, replacing or cleaning a doormat. It's an act of self-respect, and it signals to the universe that you are ready to receive abundance and good fortune. In the words of the Buddha, we are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. So let the simple act of caring for your entrance reflect the care you are giving to the flow of abundance in your life. 9. Avoid old or rusty metal objects near the entrance. In Buddhist philosophy, the concept of impermanence teaches us that everything in life is transient. Nothing is meant to last forever, and this includes our possessions, beliefs, and even our attachments. When we hold on to things that are no longer useful or valuable, like old, rusty metal objects, we block the natural flow of energy, preventing new opportunities from entering our lives. Think of the story of a young monk who held on to an old pot, even though it had a crack that couldn't be fixed. He clung to it because it was familiar, even though it no longer served its purpose. His teacher, noticing the pot, said, "You are like this broken pot, holding on to something that is no longer useful." The monk understood the lesson. By holding on to what was broken, he was not making space for the new. In Feng Shui, old, rusty metal objects are symbolic of decay, missed opportunities, and stagnation. At your front door, these items can create an energetic block that keeps prosperity from entering your home. The Buddha teaches us to let go of attachments to material things, especially when they no longer serve us. A rusty old lock, an unused broken tool, or an outdated decoration represents the past, not the future. If these items are near your entrance, they can create stagnant energy that holds you back, preventing new opportunities and fresh energy from entering. By clearing these items and replacing them with polished, clean metal objects, you're not just cleaning up your physical space, you're sending a message to the universe that you are ready to welcome fresh opportunities. It's a small step, but in Buddhist terms, it reflects the principle of right action, taking mindful actions to support the flow of positive energy. Just as a clean, shining object can reflect light, a clean and organized entrance reflects an open and inviting energy that attracts prosperity. As an ancient Buddhist saying reminds us, let go of the old and you make space for the new. By clearing out old and rusty objects from your entrance, you are actively making space for new beginnings, new opportunities, and a new flow of wealth and happiness into your life. 10. Do not let your house number be faded or unclear. In both Buddhist teachings and Feng Shui, there is a deep understanding that every element of our environment reflects our internal state. The house number, though seemingly trivial, is a symbol of your home's identity. It's the first thing people see when they arrive at your door, representing your welcoming energy and openness to the world. A faded or unclear house number sends a message of neglect, suggesting to the universe that you are not ready to receive opportunities or blessings. In Buddhism, we are taught to pay attention to the smallest details of our life, as they have the potential to either hinder or support our progress. Just as the Buddha emphasized the importance of mindfulness in every action, the state of your house number reflects how you value and maintain the opportunities that come into your life. A worn-out or difficult-to-read number can create a sense of confusion and can block the energy of abundance from entering your home. The ancient teachings of Buddhism remind us that clarity leads to understanding and wisdom. If your house number is faded or unclear, it can symbolize confusion or a lack of direction. On the other hand, a clear, well-maintained house number symbolizes stability, certainty, and an openness to receive what is meant for you. It's a sign that you are ready for new opportunities and prosperity. Consider the story of a monk who once wandered through a village. He came across a house with a faded number, hidden among overgrown vines and clutter. He knocked on the door, but the homeowner was unsure of who was there and hesitated to open it. This small moment taught the monk that our external world reflects our internal readiness. Just as the monk needed a clear path to find wisdom, we too must ensure that the path to our prosperity is clear and open. Take a moment today to repaint or replace your house number. By doing so, you invite clarity and prosperity into your home, signaling to the universe that you are ready to embrace all the good things life has to offer. 11. Avoid placing a clock near the main door. Time is a concept that can either serve us or bind us. In Buddhism, we are often reminded that attachment to time is one of the causes of suffering. The relentless ticking of a clock represents the impermanence of all things. And while this can be a powerful reminder of the present moment, it can also create stress when placed in the wrong place. In Feng Shui, placing a clock near the front door may seem harmless, but it can create an energy of urgency and anxiety. Every time you walk through the door, the ticking of the clock may remind you that time is slipping away, subconsciously creating a sense of pressure. In Buddhist thought, dukkha, suffering or dissatisfaction, is often caused by our attachment to time, which we believe is running out. The clock, placed at the threshold of your home, can exacerbate this feeling, pushing you to constantly move forward without ever feeling at peace in the moment. The Buddha once said, "The greatest wealth is to live content with little." When a clock is positioned near your entrance, it may trigger the feeling that time is fleeting, making it harder to settle into the peace of the present moment. It subtly suggests that good fortune and opportunities are fleeting, that they come and go without staying long enough to take root. Instead of letting the clock create pressure at your doorstep, relocate it to an area within your home where it can serve as a reminder of time's flow without imposing urgency. A clock in the living room or kitchen, where you gather with family or relax, can help you live in harmony with time. It will be there to remind you of your responsibilities, but it will no longer be a source of stress. In the words of the Buddha, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. By placing the clock in a more peaceful location, you are reprogramming the energy of your home, allowing time to work for you, not against you. The flow of energy in your home will become more balanced, and you will feel a greater sense of peace when you enter. 12. Do not hang family photos directly at the entrance. Family photos are sacred treasures that capture the love, joy, and memories we hold dear. They connect us to our roots, offering a sense of security and grounding. However, in the practice of Feng Shui and Buddhism, we are encouraged to be mindful of how and where we display these photos. Hanging them directly at the entrance can invite external emotional influences into your personal space, creating a disruption in the flow of energy. Buddhism teaches us about the importance of space, not just physical space, but mental and emotional space. The entrance to your home should be a place of welcome, where positive energy enters freely and can circulate throughout the rest of the home. When family photos are placed directly at the entrance, They bring the emotions and energy of your family's past directly into the space where new opportunities and energy should flow. This can create an imbalance, as the energy becomes rooted in the past rather than the present. Think of the Buddhist story of a disciple who, when meditating, constantly found his thoughts drifting back to old memories and attachments. His teacher, seeing this, told him, "To move forward, you must leave the past behind." The same applies to your home. While family photos represent love and history, placing them at the entrance may keep the energy stuck in old patterns, blocking the flow of new possibilities. Instead, place your family photos in areas like the living room or bedrooms, where they can enhance relationships and provide a sense of security without disrupting the energy flow. The living room, as the heart of the home, is a place where you connect with others, and the bedroom is a place of rest and rejuvenation, where positive energy can nurture your well-being. As the Buddha once said, when we let go of what no longer serves us, we create space for what is meant for us. By mindfully placing family photos in spaces where they can add to your sense of security and peace, you allow the flow of energy to remain balanced, welcoming new opportunities and prosperity into your life. Creating an inviting and harmonious entrance is essential for attracting wealth and prosperity into your home. By avoiding these 12 common mistakes and making small adjustments, you can improve the energy flow and create a space that nurtures abundance. Remember, your home is a reflection of your mindset, and by mindfully curating your environment, you open the door to new opportunities and success. Let's take these steps today and invite the energy of prosperity into our lives.